Well, I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Twins, and I want to tell you, I'm enjoying my day here in Toronto, Ontario, talking to the people of the career college system across this great country. That's because the National Association of Career Colleges came together with the career colleges of Ontario and decided that they would hold their conference together so that they could share ideas, because they know that there's strength when everybody comes together, and I really enjoy being part of this collaboration and this sharing of ideas. So why don't you introduce yourself, tell us what you do.
Hi, good afternoon. It's such a pleasure to meet you. My name is Renee and I work as Campus Director for CIMT College. The acronym stands for Canadian Institute of Management and Technology, and we have 7 campuses across Ontario.
Wow.
We recently opened our new campus in Calgary as well, so in Alberta, Calgary, and we have been in business for over 27 years, established in 1997, and since then we have been offering programs under healthcare, management, business, technology, computer networking, trades, as well as legal studies as well. So our slogan is get trained, get certified, get hired. We're helping our students grow in the communities, we are helping our students lead fulfilling life, and we're very proud of the fact that so many of our graduates are working in good establishments, good businesses, long-term care homes, hospitals. So we carry that kind of reputation where, where students are trusting. They have good trust on us, and we are able to hold their hand, help them at each step, and make sure that they are graduating with not only the credential that they came to us for, but also they take home a lot of skill set which can help them lead better lives.
You know, talk to me about, you say that you help students in each step. That's so important, right? That you get them right at the beginning of their journey when it's so easy to say no. There's 1,000 reasons why I shouldn't do that, to the point where they're learning from you, from really experienced people, to the graduation where they're now finding a job. Talk to me about the importance of being with the student for that entire journey.
I'm so fortunate to be having found my career in education sector here in Canada, and working in this sector for almost 16 to 17 years now. I've held various roles, whether it was admissions, administration, financial aid office, it's career services. I've held a lot of variety of roles, and that has given me the pleasure of interacting with students at every step. So I would say right from the moment we get the inquiry, when the first phone call comes, from there until when we see them on stage at the convocation, that joy and that ride of, the journey of being with the student and with their families, is a very, I would say, incredible experience. Sometimes when I'm doing student orientations at the campus, helping new students get familiar with our program, with our campuses, our institution, at that time, we talk about all of these different stages that they would have in their program. Sometimes they might not they might be a little overwhelmed with the program, the academic requirements, the financial assistance part, the loans or grants that they're getting from the province. So all of this, and then finally at the end, when they've completed the program and they get into the workforce to get employment. So those kind of questions, when students on the first day of orientation ask us those questions, and then when they graduate, they come to us to get their diploma, then we just, we feel that, oh my God, this was such a great journey. The confidence that they had at the time when they joined us, and the confidence level that they had when they graduated, seems to be, there seems to be so much of improvement on it. I'll tell you a story, and you will be, you'll laugh at this. I once had a student, and she was with us for 4 to 5 months, completing one of the program in healthcare. When she joined us, she was not very confident. She was a little shy, and she was an immigrant, so she needed another training or a career in Canada in order to get into a career. So she needed change of skills. She needed additional skills. She joined us, and every few weeks she would need that additional push from us. She would come to us for small little things. My laptop is not working, I need to order these books, I need to get this uniform. So when she completed her program, and usually we have an exit interview at the campus when students complete the program, she came to us and I said, now you're finally graduated, and she had a valid job offer also which she was going to join. I said, what else can we help you with? She goes, you guys have become such good friends with me, can you help me find a good husband? I said, no. I said, no, that's the only thing now that we need to, help our students with.
Right.
But these are some of the real stories that we see in our sector or in our profession, where students start trusting us with so much, when they get that assistance, when they get that confidence, they can come and talk to us. It's open door policy. They just feel that, we're there for them. And that is where I would say that's where our strength lies for our business, that that's where word of mouth, referrals. So CIMT College has 40% word of mouth. Can you imagine that? Yes. We do we do have a very good marketing team that is working on generating leads and inquiries for us. But the strength of our campuses is that we have so many students. One student joins, they would bring their husband, wife, neighbor, because we give them very personalized attention. We know we have to be all the times, we are very strict compliance. We have to be, we have to make sure that we are following all the rules and regulations and policies and procedures. But at the end of the day, we also have to see, why are we in business? We are in business to help students get that credential, their diplomas or their certificates, so that they are employed. So not only is the target is to get them the credential, but the skill set, and finally assist them in getting the right job. I get so much of joy when I get calls from long-term care homes in Toronto and in our area neighborhood, where they would give us a call and say, hey Rennie, when is your next class graduating? We're looking for 4 personal support workers. We have tie-ups with HR departments where they would trust on, or they would want CIMT College students to graduate so that they can be hired. And I think all of this comes with a good team that CIMT College has. We have, our president has been very innovative in his thinking. He's not here today with us, but he's been the backbone, and the campuses, the teams have done so well for not only for our business, but also for the sector and for our students. Sometimes we would get students, the other day, I have so many stories, sorry. The other day I got one of the students who came to meet with me, and she had a child, student's daughter had also come to the campus to see us. And when I introduced myself, I said, hey, my name is Rennie. She goes, I know you. And I said, how? Because mommy talks about all of you all the time at home. So these stories touch your heart. Students want to be like you. They want to do well in their lives, and we've been blessed with good students. And all the team members of CIMT College, we love doing what we are doing, and that's why in last 12 years, from 2 campuses, we've grown to 7 campuses. So I think CIMT College community is doing well for its students and for ourselves.
I don't know what more to say. I mean, what you've described there is beautiful. I mean, it is truly success in action. Not only success for your company, but success for the very people that matter the most, and that are the students that come through your doors every day. So thank you very much for telling us all about that, and we wish you very much more success. So appreciate you being on the show.
Very nice meeting you. Thank you.